Welcome back, everyone, to... what was that in the title down below there? I think it's a Star Wars video. I think it's time for a cup of joe. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've done a Star Wars video. What I did on Saturday, I did a lot of overhaul with channel videos and things along those lines. I caught up on some videos I had to do, plus I wrote down a lot of different video topics to cover in the future for both superheroes, Star Wars, and the lot. So I'm good and covered on those now. I'm still going to rotate in between superhero and Star Wars each week. But as you can tell, this week is Star Wars. So this is a video detailing some rumors that came out. Possible set leaks, possible not. But rumors, more or less. Because there's no confirmation on these, so I can't treat it as a legitimate fact. But when talking about this, we'll cover it like it's something that is going to happen in the film. So, supposedly some rumored leaks came out detailing a scene between Rey, Kylo, and Luke, where Kylo comes to the planet they're on. I can't remember the actual name of the planet. And actually sits down and has a conversation with them. He doesn't attack them. He's feeling guilt over the death of Han. And Luke, him and Rey are talking, and then he says something to Luke that enrages Luke and causes him to, one second, I just want to make sure the dog doesn't chew on the cord. I don't think she would, but dog's right here, and she's a bit of a chewer. So, and then he gets so upset, he's like force blows up the chewing on paper. All right, you can have that. Right? What? Go get it. Blows up the hut that they're in with the Force, more or less. So let's dissect that scene real quick. Well, now again, no confirmation that it is true, but what if it is true? Okay, first off, the part that makes me not think this is necessarily true is the fact that Kylo, by the end of The Force Awakens, was pretty much, I mean, you could tell he's still, and even in the novelization, he didn't feel the achievement he thought he was going to feel by killing Han. He still felt kind of like an emptiness inside. But after that, he's pretty much lying himself there, punching himself to, feel his rage. Trying to kill Finn, trying to kill Rey, trying to seduce Rey over to the dark side, all that. So he is pretty situated in the dark side. Now, we have no idea how far in the future Episode 8 takes place after Episode 7. But, and hello, baby. But I would assume it's not terribly far. I mean, it can't take place. I mean, there's got to be a time jump because Finn's back in the picture and he was injured by the end of the episode 7. So there's got to be some sort of time jump. But if he's been training with Snoke, training to the dark side, maybe he's trying to manipulate Luke, I guess, or Rey. But I just don't see Kylo suddenly just having remorse all of a sudden. Frankly, you made the character a little irredeemable when you had him kill Han. I had him kill Han so cold-heartedly, too. I mean, you could see there was a war in Kylo. You could definitely see that. You could see the conflict. It was done much better than it was with Anakin, even though a friend of mine argues with Anakin that people will just make sudden decisions on a whim that way. No, I thought the conflict that was shown on Kylo's face was much better done. So you see the conflict there, but it didn't take a lot to push him over to killing Han. So I just don't see him suddenly coming and say, I feel bad about it. Can we maybe just chillax a bit, old Uncle, hey, Rey, possible sibling, cousin, old trainee. If you're, hey, we're not late, want to go out, that kind of. I don't see. Obviously, that's not the conversation going to take place. I don't see that happening. Now, but let's move on with the scene. Let's say that is the point of fact. And what are you chewing on now? Or well, whatever you're chewing on, I guess you ate it. Please don't just cough up stuff. He finds out where they are and what planet they are on. How? I mean, they didn't have that last piece of the map. That's what that whole fucking Force Awakens was about, was getting that last piece of the map to Skywalker. I mean, deduction, force sensing maybe, but if Snoke, who's far stronger than Kylo, at least at this time, can't find out where Luke Skywalker is, how is Kylo, even with training? Granted, he has a past connection with Luke. Maybe that means something, but I find that a little dubious how he's able to find them. But again, moving on. So, again, if this is all true, it'll be explained in the movie how it worked. But still, right now, it's not being explained. He's going out. He's going there. He's not going there to kill Luke, to find Skywalker. To be fair, they're not saying kill Skywalker either. They're saying find Skywalker, which I don't believe they're going to try to convert him to the dark side. I think they are just going to try to kill him. But that begs the question. I think this Luke would be... she's got a shoe. I was wondering what you had there. Actually, wait a minute. Don't think you're allowed to chew on that one. We got a pair of those here. Domino, let go. Let go. Let go. Domino. Domino, no. Want to be... She's chewing on these, which would be good chewing shoes for her. They're leather, and she'd have a harder time ripping them up. Well, not leather, but they're definitely tougher substance. But they're in a pair, which means I think someone still uses these pair. No, you can't have these shoes. You know what? Here, have this crappy Budweiser thing I had at one point. It's a Budweiser cup holder. I got as a swag gift, so I don't give a rat's ass because I also don't drink Budweiser. Anyway, back on topic. Back at the plot. So yeah, the fact that he would just go be there to that being said, that one I can actually see happening, that him at least conversing with Luke, but him just sitting down in the hut with them, chit-chatting, that seems a little weird to me. And the fact that Luke would just lose his temper all of a sudden, a guy who's pretty much a Jedi Master at this point for near 30 years, well, maybe not Jedi Master for 30 years, he wasn't a Jedi Master by the end of the Jedi, but Jedi Master for at least, let's say, 10 years. I find it really hard. I mean, granted, he's not the same type of Jedi the others were, but I find it really hard that after all this time, he would just blow his top like that. Now, granted, he was prone to rage. He's prone to anger. Maybe he's learned to harness that in some way, and he does feel guilt about what happened with the whole Jedi students in his temple. But I don't buy that with Luke Skywalker at this point. Now, granted, we know next to nothing about Luke Skywalker at this point in time, but I still find that very hard to believe. So, I don't know. Maybe not. And then he, destroys it, evaporates the hut with the Force. I could see that. That'd be pretty cool. I have no doubt we'll probably see Luke start kicking some ass in the, next film. But, I mean, overall, honestly, I don't buy a lot of this rumor, to be honest. I buy some of it, but not all of it. In fact, not most of it. So, yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on that. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Domino's just enjoying that little cup holder I gave her. If you have an idea for who would win, also, this week's who would... What is this week's who would win? 1 second. I actually got to check on my thing, because no one's giving me any suggestions, so I got to just move on to the next one. Let's see. What is this week's who would win? Where is the next one I go? Nope, not that one. Nope. Yeah, this week's who would win is Galactus versus Unicron. Yeah, because I wrote down a lot of these, and I'm like, okay, and then I had to figure out, I was like, okay, what page did I leave off? So yeah, Galactus, the Conqueror of Worlds, Devourer of Worlds, versus versus Unicron, a giant planet-sized transformer with lots of interesting abilities. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.